A very good morning to all. Again, I am here with lecture number 8 on chapter number 2, that is atomic structure. In last lecture, we have discussed regarding the quantum numbers. So we have discussed 4 quantum numbers: principal quantum number, N, azimuthal quantum number, L, magnetic quantum number, ML, and spin quantum number, electronic spin, that is MS. So now in this lecture, we will start with shapes of atomic orbitals. As I have earlier told you that in next lecture, we will discuss the shapes of atomic orbitals. So let's start with it. So shapes of orbitals are what? According to modern concept, electron has properties both of particles as well as wave. So electron is actually not a dot as usually represented, but seems like a cloud. So electron है एक डॉट की तरह नहीं है, क्लाउड की तरह है. मींस उसकी जो सेंटर में डेंसिटी है वो ज्यादा है और जैसे जैसे हम उसके सेंटर से दूर जा रहे हैं उसकी डेंसिटी जो है वो कम हो रही है. सो द शेप ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन क्लाउड इज द शेप ऑफ द ऑर्बिटल इन विच इट इज present. Electron cloud is not uniform, but it dense where the probability of the finding the electron is maximum. So this electron cloud is not dense, means is not uniformly dense at all the parts, but it is dense where the probability of finding the electron is maximum. So the orbital wave function, that is psi. Okay, orbital wave function psi for an electron in an atom has no physical meaning, but psi square has a physical meaning, and it is simply a mathematical function of the coordinates of the electrons. So different orbitals, when we plot a graph between different orbitals, corresponding wave function as a function of r is where the distance from the nucleus are different. So जब हमने उनके लिए graph plot किया for like as you can see here, when we plot a graph between psi square and r, that is r is the distance of the electron from the nucleus, it is different for 1s as well as for 2s orbital. So according to Max Born, he's a German physicist, the square of the wave function, that is psi square, at a point gives the probability density of the electron at that point. So psi square हमें क्या दे रहा है? It gives the probability density of the electron at particular point. So the variation of psi square with r for 1s and 2s orbital is this. This is for 1s orbital and this is for 2s orbital. So you can see here the for 1s orbital, the probability density is maximum at the nucleus. So probability density जो है for 1s orbital, it is maximum at the nucleus and it decreases sharply. ये कैसे कैसे decrease हो रही है? It decreases sharply as we move further. Means r की वैल्यू यहाँ पे 0 मीन्स ये न्यूक्लियस पे जो है इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ फाइंडिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन इज मैक्सिमम. जैसे जैसे हम r की वैल्यू बढ़ रही है मीन्स हम न्यूक्लियस से दूर होते जा रहे हैं. ठीक है, r की वैल्यू बढ़ रही है और प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ फाइंडिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है वो 0 होती जा रही है एंड अल्टीमेटली इट कम्स टू 0. बट इन केस ऑफ 2s, that is 2s orbital, the probability density first decreases sharply. As you can see here, firstly it decreases sharply and after reaching the 0 it again starts increasing. So what does it mean? So after reaching a small maximum it decreases again and approaches 0 as the value of r is increasing further. So the region where this probability density function reduces to 0 is called nodal surfaces or simply nodes. तो जहां पे हमारी इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी ऑफ फाइंडिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन 0 है, इसको हम कहते हैं नोडल सर्फेसेस और सिंपली नोड्स. So in general, for ns orbital, the number of nodes are equal to n minus 1, meaning if we have if we have 1s orbital means 0 node. So as you can see here, for 1s orbital there is 0 node, and for 2s orbital, so the value of n is here 2. So for 2s orbital there are 1 node, that is n minus 1 the value of n is 2, that is 2 minus 1 is 1. For 3s orbital, it is the number of nodes are 2. So these probability densities variations can be visualized in terms of charge cloud diagrams. Okay, so when we see that diagrams of the 1s and 2s orbital, I will just show you this one. दिस इज फॉर 1s एंड 2s. तो ये जो हमारा इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी है, इसमें बेटा कैसे होगा, यहाँ कंसीडर आपका न्यूक्लियस यहाँ पे होगा. सो द जो हमारी डेंसिटी ऑफ जो है प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ फाइंडिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है यहाँ पे ज्यादा है, मैक्सिमम है. ठीक है, और जैसे जैसे हम फर्दर मूव करते जा रहे हैं, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ फाइंडिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है इट विल रिड्यूसेस. सो इफ द एन इंक्रीज, जैसे जैसे आप देख रहे हो यहाँ पे एन के लिए, जैसे जैसे एन की वैल्यू इंक्रीज होती जा रही है, द साइज ऑफ द ऑर्बिटल गेट्स लार्जर. सो स्फेरिकल शेप्स विद द न्यूक्लियस एट द सेंटर. सो हमारे जो एस ऑर्बिटल्स हैं उनकी स्फेरिकल शेप्स होती हैं, एंड एट द सेंटर देयर इज न्यूक्लियस. एज द वैल्यू ऑफ एन इंक्रीजेस, द साइज ऑफ द ऑर्बिटल इज ऑल्सो increases. Now move to previous slide. So this graph we have just discussed it. Now the boundary surface diagrams, जो अभी मैंने आपको s orbital की diagram बताई है, these diagrams are known as boundary surface diagrams of constant probability density for different orbitals, give a good representation of the shape of the orbitals. तो ये shapes जो क्या हैं, these are actually representing the probability of finding the electron in any orbital. So in this representation, the boundary surface is drawn in space for an orbital on which the value probability density, that is psi square, is constant. So in this we can consider, however, in a given orbital, only that boundary surface diagram of a constant probability density. So when we draw these diagrams of orbitals, the probability of finding the electron is very high. Say we can say it is 90%. But there is a question that why do we not draw a boundary surface diagram in which we say that probability of finding the electron is 100%? हम ऐसा क्यों नहीं कर लेते कि ऐसी कोई जो है बाउंड्री सरफेसिंग डायग्राम क्यों नहीं बना रहे हैं जिसमें कि प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ फाइंडिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन जो हो वो 100% हो. सो इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल एक्चुअली, बिकॉज जो प्रोबेबिलिटी डेंसिटी है, दैट इज साइज स्क्वायर, हैज ऑलवेज सम वैल्यू, चाहे वो कितनी भी स्मॉल वैल्यू हो, at any finite distance from the nucleus. So it is not therefore not possible to draw a boundary surface diagram with probability of finding the electron 100%. So a boundary surface diagram for s orbital is actually a sphere centered on the nucleus, and in 2 dimension it is just look like a circle, and the probability of finding the electron is here 90%. So we can see that 1s and 2s orbitals are spherical in shape. So in reality, all the s orbitals are spherically symmetric, but they are different in their energies. So it is also observed that the size of the s orbital increases with increase in n, as I have earlier told you. So this is just the discussion regarding the nodal surfaces and nodes that I have explained you. That for 1s orbital, the probability density is maximum at the nucleus and it decreases sharply as we move away from it. For 2s orbital, the probability density first decreases. So this is the discussion of the previous graph, and I have already discussed it with you. So move further. So this is your s or diagram of the s orbital. So as I have earlier told you that as the value of n increases, the size of the orbital is s orbital is also increasing, and the electron is located further away from the nucleus as the principal quantum number increases. So just as there is increase in principal quantum number, there is increase in the size of the orbital, and electron का जो distance है from the nucleus, it is also increasing. move further. Now, this is what these are the orbital diagrams for our 2p orbital. So when there is the value of n L is 1, okay, now what, where we have L is equal to 1, that is we are talking about p orbital. So when L is 1, what are the possible values of ml? It is -1, 0 and +1. So that is why the p orbital has three means p has orbital has three suborbitals, three types of shapes, and that is px, py and pz. Now what happens here, in these diagrams the nucleus is at the origin. Here unlike s orbital, the boundary surface diagrams are not spherical. तो यहाँ पे आपका जो origin है, it is center, that is nucleus, and these orbitals are not spherical like our s orbital. So instead each p orbital consists of two sections called lobes there that are on either side of the plane. तो यहाँ पे देखिए आप दो lobes हैं, किसी भी एक दो तरफ जो है, ये 4 planes है आपके पास, तो किन्हीं भी 2 planes में जो है ये 2 lobes are present here. The probability density of finding the electron is 0 on the plane where the 2 lobes touch with each other. तो जहां पे ये lobes अपने आप को touch कर रहे हैं इस plane पे, the probability of finding the electron is 0. The size, shape and energy of 3 orbitals are identical, but they are differ however in the way the lobes are oriented. इनकी energy, sizes are same है, identical है, but इनकी representation जो है, orientation है, it is different. Okay, so it is 2px, क्योंकि ये x कोऑर्डिनेट की तरफ जो हमारे लोब्स हैं, it is 2py, देखिए y कोऑर्डिनेट की तरफ हमारे लोब्स हैं, and it is 2pz along z coordinate of the axis. So these lobes may be considered to lie along x, y or z axis. So they are given the designation, क्योंकि ये x, y और z axis के along designated हैं, that is why इनको हम कहते हैं 2px, 2py and 2pz. So however there is no simple relation between the value of ml and the xyz direction, but हम इनमें से ये पता लगा सकते हैं कि yp orbital, why there is three possible values, because there are three p orbitals depending on the value of ml, otherwise there is no direct relation between the ml and these x y z axis. But यहाँ से हमें क्या information मिल रहा है, that that p has three orbitals, three p orbitals are possible because they have ml value 3, that is -1, 0 and +1. Now like s orbital, p orbitals increase in size and energy with increase in the principal quantum number. जैसे जैसे इनका principal quantum number बढ़ेगा, जैसे it is 2p, अगर 3p की बात करें, 4p की बात करें, so energy जो है वो size जो है it will increase. So 4p की बात करें या 5p, so 5p has more energy as compared to 4p, 4p has more as compared to 3p, and 3p has more energy as compared to 2p. Means hence as the quantum number is increasing, the value of these orbitals, sorry, the energy of these orbitals is also increasing. So like s orbital, the probability density of finding the electron for p orbital also passes through value 0. Besides at 0 and infinite distance, at the distance from the nucleus increases. तो यहाँ से वही सेम चल रहा है कि probability of density of finding the electron जो है वो कम होती जाएगी as we move from the nucleus, जैसे जैसे हमारा न्यूक्लियस जो है जो डिस्टेंस बढ़ता जाएगा. So the number of nodes are given by n-2 in case of p orbital, means for we can say that the number of radial node is 1 for 3p orbital. So 2p orbital के लिए कोई हमारे पास radial node नहीं होगा, but for 3p orbital we have radial node is equal to 1. How it is? n-2, जबकि in case of s it is n-1. So in case of 3p orbital we have one radial node. Now, so this is all regarding our p orbital. Now when we I have just जो भी मैंने आपको बच्चे इसमें कराया, I have just make a notes here, so you can go through them. Next is नाउ फॉर L इज इक्वल टू 2, पहले हमने डिस्कस किया फॉर L इज इक्वल टू 0, then L is equal to 1, 1 for P. Now L is equal to 2 means the orbital is known as d orbital. For L is equal to 2, the orbital is d here. So for it, the minimum value of principal quantum number n has to be 3. अब देखिए हमारे पास, अगर हमारे पास L is equal to 2 है ना, what are the value of ml? -2, -1, 0, +1 and +2. So how many orbitals are there? D, 5d orbitals we have. So we have 5d orbitals and the name are dxy, dyz, dxz, dx square. This is dx square. It is actually a superscript here, dx square minus y square, and last one is dz square. So the इसमें जो हमारे जो first 4 हैं, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4, इनकी जो shapes हैं they are almost similar to each other, but जो हमारा 5th one है that is dz square, इसकी shape जो है a little bit different from others. But all the 5 3d orbitals are equivalent in their energies. So the d orbital for which n is greater than 3, that is for 4d and 5d, they also have shapes similar to 3d orbital but differ in their energy and size. So अगर ये तो 3d की बात कर रहे हैं, if we have 4d और 5d orbitals, तो उनके जो shapes होंगी वो ऐसी ही होंगी, but yes they are differ in their energies and sizes. Shapes ऐसी होंगी हमारे पास. So beside the radial nodes, and what is radial node? That is probability of finding function is 0. That are known as our radial nodes. So the radial nodes where the probability density function for the NP means P and D orbitals are 0 at the plane passing through the nucleus. So जो plane nucleus से pass करे, nucleus कहाँ है? Origin में. So where it is 0. For example, in case of pz orbital, xy plane is a nodal plane. pz orbital की बात कर रहे हैं. So we are moving back. In case of pz orbital, as you can see here, this is your pz orbital. The xy plane is a nodal plane. This xy plane is known as the nodal plane. क्योंकि खाली है, यहाँ तो lobes तो हमारे इसमें present है z के along. So because the bisecting the xy plane containing z axis. So these are called angular nodes. ये जो हमारे nodes हैं हम इनको कहते हैं, these are known as angular nodes. And these angular nodes are given by L. So one angular node for p orbital, 2 angular nodes for d orbital and so on. तो angular node जो है हमारे p orbital के लिए 1 होगा and d orbital के लिए it is 2. Understand? And so on means आगे f orbital के लिए हमारे पास 3 हो जाएंगे. Angular node, I'm talking about angular nodes. So the total number of nodes are given by now. अब हमारे पास total number of nodes कितने हो गए? That is n minus 1, such that sum of L angular nodes and n minus L minus 1 radial nodes. Means हमें sum करना है किस किस का? Sum of angular nodes and radial nodes, that is equal to n minus 1. Now these are the shapes of our 5d orbitals. That is it is our dx. Firstly we discuss this one, dx and y. So देखिए x और y plane में हमने जाना, ये हमारे x है और ये y है. So it is dxy, xy, dyz. This is x, this is z and it is y. This is dyz, next dzx, x and z axis. So in this way you can make them for dxy, dyz and dzx, and dx square minus y square. Very easy one. X axis की तरफ, sorry, this is x axis, this is y axis. So अब आपने axis में से उसको पास करना है in case of x square and minus y square में. जबकि बाकी के केसेस में क्या कर रहे थे, हम उनके प्लेन्स में से जो होते ऑर्बिटल्स बना रहे थे, एक्सिस में से पास नहीं कर रहे थे. And the last one, which is different from all these, that is dz square. So this is our z axis, x axis y and z axis, and it is our dz square orbital. Now next topic is regarding energies of the orbital. हमारे पास ये जो ऑर्बिटल्स हैं उनकी एनर्जी से रिलेटेड हमें जो है बताना है कि कैसे कैसे उनकी एनर्जी जो है इंक्रीज कर रही है. So there is a flow diagram for here. This is in this order the particular energy is increasing. So as you can see here that it is 1s, then 2s, next is 2p. After 2s it is 2p. Now 2p after it is, यहाँ पे हमने 3s, then 3 after 3s it is 3p, after 3p it is 4s, 4s after, अब देखिए यहाँ पे 3s after 3p and then it is 4s, 4s after it is 3d. So this order is like just try to understand this. पहले इसमें इलेक्ट्रॉन फिल होंगे, फिर इसमें फिल होंगे, फिर इसमें फिल होंगे, then इसमें, then इसमें, then this one, and 4s after 3d, then it is 4p, then further 5s, then comes the 4d, then 5p and 6s in a similar, in this order. I will make you order, I will give you an order how to learn it for filling the electron. So हम धीरे धीरे किसकी तरफ जा रहे हैं, रिगार्डिंग आर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, जो आपने 10th में किया है, अब हम उसको डिटेल में डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. सो एनर्जी जो है ऑर्बिटल्स की इस ऑर्डर में इंक्रीज कर रही है, और पहले वो ऑर्बिटल फिल होते हैं जिनकी एनर्जी जो है वो कम होती है. सो 1s ऑर्बिटल विल बी गोइंग टू बी filled first with electron, then if we left with more electron then we'll fill 2s, again if we left with more electron then we move to 2p. Now why they have taken here 3 lines, because p orbital में 3p orbital है हमारे पास, ठीक है. So 2 2 and 2 electrons, d में 5 है, 2 2 2 2, total 10 electrons. So we will discuss in detail regarding this. Now move further with next slide, this one. Now the orbitals having the same energy are called degenerate. अब हमारे पास क्या इन्होंने कहा है कि ऐसे ऑर्बिटल जिनकी एनर्जी सेम होती है दे आर नोन एज डीजनरेट ऑर्बिटल्स. तो किस केस में जो है एनर्जी सेम होगी, द एनर्जी ऑफ द ऑर्बिटल्स इंक्रीजिंग एज आई हैव अर्लियर टोल्ड यू, 1s के बाद 2s, 2s after 2p in this way. So it is depicted in the figure जो previous one था, that the shapes of 2s and 2p orbitals are different. जो हमारे 2s और 2p orbitals हैं उनकी shapes जो हैं different हैं. So electron has the same energy when it is in the 2s or whether it is in 2p orbital. तो उनके जो shapes थे वो तो different थे, no doubt. But अब देखिए यहाँ पे उन्होंने थोड़ा सा इसको डिफरेंट बनाया, बट इसकी ऑलमोस्ट एनर्जी जो है वो सेम होती है, 1s के बाद 2s, 2s के बाद 2p. तो ये क्या कह रहे हैं कि व्हाई इट इज सेम, बिकॉज मे बी देयर शेप्स आर डिफरेंट बट एनर्जीज जो है उनकी सेम है. सो 2s जो इलेक्ट्रॉन 2s में है या 2p में है, इट फॉलो द it has the same energy. So the orbitals which have same energy, that are known as degenerate orbitals. So the 1s orbital in hydrogen atom said earlier correspond to the most stable condition and it is called ground state. हाइड्रोजन के केस में जो 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रेजेंट है उसको हम मोस्ट स्टेबल कंडीशन मानते हैं, एंड दैट इज नोन एज द ग्राउंड स्टेट ऑफ एन इलेक्ट्रॉन. So but in case an electron is in 2s, 2p or higher orbitals in a hydrogen atom, then we said that it is in excited state. Means जब वो 1s orbital में electron है वो सबसे ज़्यादा stable state है, लेकिन अगर वो 2s, 2p और 3d ऐसे higher orbitals में electron present है, हम उसको कहते हैं that electron is present in excited state. So the energy of electron in a multi-electron atom. Multi-electron means जिसमें electron बहुत ज़्यादा है. हाइड्रोजन की बात नहीं हो रही है, ठीक है. अनलाइक दैट ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एटम that depend on only its principal quantum number but also on its azimuthal quantum number, that is for a given principal quantum number s, p, d, f all have different energies. So हाइड्रोजन के केस में सिर्फ हमारा वो प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर चल रहा है n, लेकिन जैसे जैसे मल्टी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की बात हो रही है उसमें एजीमुथल क्वांटम नंबर की भी बात हो रही है. एस, पी, डी, एफ की जो ऑर्बिटल्स हैं उनकी भी क्या है, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट एनर्जीज हैं. So with the given principal quantum number, the energy of orbitals increasing in the order. So S की सबसे कम होगी, then P, then D, then F. So for higher energy levels, these differences are sufficiently pronounced and staggering of orbital energy may result. So 4s, that is why 4s orbital has less energy than 3D, as we have discussed previous here. So that is why we said that according in case of अगर हाइड्रोजन की बात करें so मीन सिंगल इलेक्ट्रॉन की तो हम कहेंगे that 2s इलेक्ट्रॉन चाहे 2s में प्रेजेंट है चाहे 2p में प्रेजेंट है बिकॉज इट इज इन सेकेंड ऑर्बिटल. एंड सिर्फ हम क्वांटम नंबर जो है वो प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर की बात कर रहे हैं. तो वी सेड दैट किनकी सेम एनर्जी है, बट जो हमारी मल्टी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की बात आती है, जब हमारे पास बहुत से इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आ रहे हैं, सो इस केस में एजीमुथल क्वांटम नंबर जो है वो भी मैटर करता है. अगर वो डिफरेंट है मींस एस, पी, डी, एफ एजीमुथल क्वांटम नंबर है, सो इस केस में जो है एनर्जीज जो है वो डिफर करेंगी. एस की एनर्जी कम होगी, देन पी, देन डी, देन एफ. So next is what this shielding topic is very important one. But just before discussing the shielding effect, I just want to discuss something. In case of multi-electron atoms, beside the presence of attraction between the electron, अब मल्टी इलेक्ट्रॉन में क्या हो रहा है, एक तो यहाँ पे देखिए दो तरह के अट्रैक्शंस होंगी, forces होंगी. एक तो है attraction between the nucleus and the electron, and second is repulsion between the electron and electron. So there are two types of forces are there. The stability of electron in multi-electron atom is because of total attractive interactions sorry, and that are more than the repulsive interaction. So in general we said the repulsive interaction of the electron in the outer shell with the electrons in the inner shell are more important. So ये जो repulsive forces हैं between the electron, ये ज़्यादा important है as compared to attractive interactions between the nucleus and the electron. So we said the attractive interactions of an electron increases with increase in the positive charge on the nucleus. So it is right कि जैसे जैसे न्यूक्लियस के ऊपर चार्ज इंक्रीज होगा, अट्रैक्टिव इंटरेक्शंस जो है ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग होंगी. एंड ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स in the inner shell, the electron is in outer shell will not experience the full positive charge of the nucleus. So ये जो repulsion इलेक्ट्रॉन इलेक्ट्रॉन के बीच में आपस में जो रिपल्शन हो रही है उसकी वजह से वो जो है अपना न्यूक्लियस के साथ उसका कितनी अट्रैक्शन जो है उस चीज को वो फील नहीं कर पा रहा है. Understand, it will not able to experience the full positive charge of the nucleus. So this effect will be lowered due to the partial screening of the positive charge on the nucleus by the inner shell electron. So ये क्या कर रहा है, न्यूक्लियस के चार्ज को अट्रैक्शन को स्क्रीन कर रहा है, उसको मींस गार्ड कर रहा है. कौन गार्ड कर रहा है, द रिपल्शन फोर्सेस बिटवीन द इलेक्ट्रॉन एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन, outer shell electron and inner shell electrons. So the effect will be lowered, and this is known as the shielding of the outer shell electron from the nucleus by the inner shell electron. So this is known as shielding of the outer shell electron, shielding of outer shell electron by the inner shell electron from the nucleus. And the net positive charge experienced by the outer electron is known as effective nuclear charge. अब जो नेट फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा है आउटर इलेक्ट्रॉन, इट इज नोन एज इफेक्टिव न्यूक्लियर चार्ज. So the energy of interaction between the nucleus and the electron decreases with increase of atomic number. तो एनर्जी है इंटरेक्शन की between the nucleus and the electron, ये एनर्जी जो है इंटरेक्शन जो है डिक्रीज है कर रही है. कैसे, with increase of atomic number. जैसे जैसे atomic number बढ़ता जाएगा, इलेक्ट्रॉन्स बढ़ते जाएंगे, उनकी रिपल्शन बढ़ती जाएगी और ये जो इंटरेक्शन जो है वो कम होती जाएगी. ओके, so these are the value that is type of the orbitals, then value of n, This is 1s means quantum number, value of L0, 2s के लिए भी value of L0, 2p के लिए 1, 3s again 1. Now values of n plus L, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So relative energy 1s की lowest, then 2s, 2s की higher energy than 1s, 2p has n is equal to 2 have lower energy than 3s because s is here, that is n is equal to 3 ज्यादा उसमें जो है वो मैटर कर रहा है. So the lower the value of n plus L for an orbital, the lower is its energy. जितनी ज्यादा n plus की वैल्यू, यहाँ पे देखिए n plus L की वैल्यू जो है इसके अकॉर्डिंग we will decide. So the lower the value of n plus L for an orbital, the lower is its energy, hence it will be first filled with the electron. So if the two orbital have the same energy, अब कोई अगर ऐसा हमारे पास आता है कि उनमें सेम वैल्यू हो जाए n plus L की, so उस केस में हम उसकी लोअर एनर्जी कंसीडर करेंगे जिसकी n की वैल्यू जो है वो कम होगी. Next is energy of the orbital in the same subshell decreases with increase in the atomic number. For example, energy of 2s orbital of hydrogen atom is greater than that of 2s orbital of lithium. तो अब atomic number increase हो रहा है, हाइड्रोजन के केस में 1 है, लिथियम के केस में 3 है. So energy of orbital in the same subshell decreases with increase in atomic number. चाहे same shell की बात हो रही है 2s की, 2s in lithium, 2s in hydrogen, so it has less energy, it has a less energy because in case of lithium the atomic number is greater. So this is all for today, students. I hope you understand this. Next we in the next lecture we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, that is how to fill the orbitals in an atom, or some rules and principles related to that. So till then, sorry, thank you and happy learning.